dissect things afterward, but I think the last 5.5 minutes of the game, Tom didn't get a shot off, and I think he was 9 of 10 before that. Was there any talk about getting him a shot toward the end when he was on a roll there and scored 10 consecutive points?
Well, obviously he was hot, so we were going to feed the hot guy. I didn't really realize that. I guess that's on me, but yeah, it was an emphasis to give him the ball because he made like every shot he took, basically. So.
How did you guys respond in practice to a tough home loss these last couple of days?
There's a lot of energy. Obviously, we're upset about the loss, but we got to continue to move on, and I felt like we've done that in the past couple of days.
Do you think after shooting 50% or so from three as a team, those 2 games before Colorado, you guys might have become too reliant on it a little bit against Colorado?
For sure. At first, we were shooting a lot of threes. They weren't falling, but we continued to shoot them. But at the end of the day, you can't just stop shooting because you're missing, because eventually they should go in. So I felt like we were relying on the 3, but at the same time, we got to figure something else out to score.
Does dropping 1 at home kind of increase the sense of urgency to bounce back quickly on the road here?
For sure. This is a big road trip. We're going up to the Oregon schools, and it should be a fun time. Obviously, they're playing really well. They're hot right now, so it's going to be difficult, but I think we can get it done.
You guys have seen a lot of zone. Coach was talking about like 11 out of the 12 teams basically use a lot of zone now in the Pac-12. Has that been a hard adjustment to get used to, or is it or do you kind of learn things and apply it to the next game, or how does that kind of work?
Well, yeah, you apply things from game to game, obviously, what you've done wrong and what you can do better. But, I mean, either way, you got to attack it. So against man or zone, we got to play the same and attack and try to get easy baskets.
Going off the zone, is there a higher emphasis maybe from Coach Alford or someone else on the staff to get more looks in transition before the defense can set up in their zone?
For sure. We like to play fast, and obviously that's a big part of our game. So getting out in transition, getting easy buckets would obviously help us a lot.
I think you only had 6 against Colorado. Were they doing anything in particular, or is that just playing against the zone eliminates
You said I
a
had
lot
6
of
points?
No, I mean UCLA only had 6 fast break points in the game.
They did well. They got back and they pretty much stopped our transition. I guess I have to push the ball faster and I guess more efficient than I did in that game. But they also pressed a little bit, which slowed us down, so we couldn't really run that much.
They were trapping you a lot too. How was that? How was that to deal with?
Being the top scorer, I knew it was coming. So I just tried to help my teams and put them in positions to succeed. Obviously, throwing it out the trap, I needed them to attack rather than just hold the ball. But again, it's a learning experience. I mean, I made some dumb mistakes, obviously, within the trap and how they played me on offense, which I got to correct. So it's just a learning experience.
Anything else for Aaron?
Thanks, Aaron.